Hey everybody, welcome to Riding with Josh. I'm Josh, and today we're riding out to central Pennsylvania to Bellefonte out near State College for 1, maybe 2 days of riding depending on the weather. Stick around. Just pulled into camp. I'm gonna get up here and get off the bike. Alright, I just left the campground, got everything dropped off the bike that I needed dropped off, and I'm on my way to Penn's View Overlook. Be there in about 49 minutes. Nice little town I'm driving through, but this entire town smells like horse crap. There's some kind of a farm or something around here, but you can definitely smell the animals and the manure. And I'm just leaving the store up here. I figured that before I go blasting off through some trails and stuff like that, I better get a full tank, because I do not know this area and who knows how long my GPS will work. So I do have a friend that knows where I'm going, and if he hasn't heard about me from a certain time, then he knows something's wrong. So hopefully everything will be good and I won't have to have him send the help out. But like I say, you ever go do any exploring or adventuring, make sure you get some gas before you get off the beaten path. Not just for, you know, being able to keep the bike running, but let's say the bike breaks down, you need to make a fire, you got gas. I mean, it's all sorts of potentials to having all that gas. So get gas before you go explore. We're in Amish country. Never seen before. As far as like the horse and buggies like this on the road, it's pretty cool. Alright, this road just turned to gravel, so let's see how far we go up this bad boy. And it says we are 6 miles until we get to Penn's View. A little bit bumpy, so I'm going to stand up. Burp, 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 burp. Nobody coming. But as you can see, we are entering the Bald Eagle State Forest. We are just right around the corner from Penn's View Overlook. Feels majestic, huh? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty majestic. One thing I do want to mention, and I see it talked about in other videos, and I've never really experienced it firsthand until I've moved up here, but if you're on these forest roads, please try to stick to at least one side, because this one right here is a one-lane road, but there's some of these out here that, you know, it's a lane and a half wide, and people like to ride the center. Other people are on these roads too. It's, you know, not a one-way road, so whenever you're riding, you're driving or whatever, stick to your side of the road. It just makes it much safer and easier to avoid a collision or anything like that. It's one of those things where I've come around, you know, some corners, and luckily not right up on them, but I've seen them come around a distance and they're just in the middle of the road, then they move over. So you've got to be really careful on that. Like I say, this one's a bit wider, but I'm sticking onto the side of the road that you would be on if you were riding on a two-lane road. So just something to think about. Alright, it says this is the way for me to go, so we'll figure it out, but I am single tracking it today. Haven't done very much of this on this thing. It's a big bite to be doing it on, but everything seems good through here. I think I will be okay. It's actually kind of cool. Just glad there's no mud. Oh, but the sand almost got me right there. No sand. Some thick sand. Yeah, it's getting pretty rocky. What's funny is this trail is actually showing up on my GPS that I'm taking through here. So it is a recognized road, but this isn't a road, more of a path. Oh, the bugs. Oh boy, everything in my trunk is shaking up, that's for sure. Some people and a dog. How's it going? You guys familiar with this area? You know, I'm about to say, because this thing, my GPS is taking me to Penn's Overlook this way. I didn't know if this was an actual recognized road or what.
This is
It is? Off the main road?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess there's a trailhead right up here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay. How far is it from here, you think? Ooh, let me...
The hour is where you are right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the main road.
Alright, I just came off of that trail, and it put me back onto another forest road, and it's taking me closer to Penn's View. I think this Google map just got so confused where it was at out here in this forest that it put me on a hiking trail, and I did about probably 2.5 miles down this hiking trail, and it put me out here. So according to this, I should be making a left turn up here in just a minute, and that'll take me right up to Penn's View. Interesting day. Really nice folks on that trail, though. I was kind of worried that they'd shoot me out for being on a bike on it, but they were real cool, real understanding that people do ride on that from time to time, and they gave me a heads up about where not to ride this thing because of how rocky it was. They said I probably couldn't get it through there. So let's see what this sign says. Po Daddy Drive to Vistas, Pine Swamp Road, that way. It's telling me to go here and come down this way. Okay, Penn's View is going to be on this road right here. Had to let my GPS catch up for a minute after I made that turn to make sure I was going the right way. And we're here. Here's Penn's View. Look at that. Beautiful. Windy. Bridge down there. Yeah, this is one heck of a nice view, I must say. Well worth the ride. Couple of those rocks going through here. I did hit my bash plate, which is what it's there for. I'm glad I have it. Couple dings on the bottom. Get my money's worth out of it. That's the only downfall, like I've mentioned before about this bike, is just the ground clearance, but great bike. Here at Penn's View, you saw from the GoPro on my helmet the view here, but man, is this beautiful or what? Very nice. Got the river down here. Somebody on the bridge. Somebody fishing. Man, the view on this thing, it's got like 60 times zoom. You can see great distances with this thing. About to have me some lunch. Again, real windy here, but got me some chili on the jet stove cooking with a view. seconds and we will assess the situation. Because that was not supposed to happen. But this can be easily fixed, I think. Let's find out. I think. Okay. So, let's pick her back up. I'm pivoted on here. I don't want her to go all the way over. So, she's on here pretty good. So what I'm going to try to do is grab it by the frame. Yes. And I want to slide this end off of it like that if I can. What I'm probably going to have to do is lay her all the way down. Yeah. Crunching everything. And then I'm going to grab the back tire. And I'm going to pull it. Now, when I pick it up, it should slide down and I can get the back tire on the ground and off of this rock. Very carefully and precariously though, because I don't want to break my levers over here. So, what I'm going to do at this point, talk about filming on the fly. How does it look for the camera? Okay. Still not on the ground yet, but I am making progress. I don't want to break my shifter or anything like that, so what I'm going to have to do is study it, figure out how I can get it on there without breaking. So I think I'm going to get this. Luckily there's wood here, so I'm going to put wood down and do this. Alright. It's getting close to my time to get out of here, so my buddy doesn't send help. And I need to make sure this works. I hope. A couple more. All in the name of adventure riding. You got to be able to use the resources around you to get yourself out of a situation. Ooh. It's a weird looking spider. Oh well. Okay. I think this will be good. Fingers crossed. Here, I'll show what I'm talking about over here with my levers. My gear lever. See how it's in right there? So let's make sure I don't jack it up. Heck of a nice view to get stuck at like that, but what the hell? We'll have to do a take 2 on this whenever I get it off, so that way I can get the shot that I was originally going for, because it was pretty good. But nothing wrong with having a blooper reel. Alright, 1, 2, now should I do it on this? Crash bar, that's what they're there for. I should have had that closed though. Okay, she's balanced. Back up there again. Glad my GoPro battery charger didn't get wet. That would have been a killer. I'll put this in here. Zip it up. Got all sorts of junk in here. Alright. We can get rid of the water that's rusting here. Rehydrate. Get to it. Okay. Take deuce. That's probably not take 2, this is probably take 3 or 4. I want to take it. God dang it. You heavy bastard. Do I want to take it? Yeah. I got no choice. I'm just going to have to roll it down on here and then come backwards with it. Handlebar. That's the problem, is resting on this tree now. She definitely coming over now, but it is on there and it is off the lever. You can see, back tire is now resting on my little makeshift ramp. Now I've got to contend with it being right here on the tree. We do it for the love of riding. What's gonna happen here? Okay, I'm gonna get on this side. I'm gonna pull it down on here a little more. 1, 2, 3. She's down. But I'm wedged in between the tree here now. So I'm gonna pick up the front tire, bring it off of it. There we go. All right, now get up, back it out. Let's do some fixing on it. That should be good. That should be good. But it ain't. Oh, okay. That should be good. No. But I could do this and be okay. Grab it here. Just pull it down this way. Now I can take it off. There we go. She's free. She's not wedged. Now she's gonna take these guns to push this 600-pound pig backwards. She's in gear. Let me get her out of gear. Neutral. I'm gonna get on the other side now. All right. Disaster averted. Yes! Yeah! God dang, she's heavy. Okay. Now, move all this stuff out of the way while I bounce it up. Try to get the front tire through it without it getting stuck. I'm going to let it lean that way because if it does fall, I want it to go on the rock again. Not on my head. Whew. Should have ate my Wheaties this morning. 1, 2, 3. Think. To think. That's not gonna work. So, what I'm gonna do, put the kickstand down if it will. No, it would not. I will get it out of here. How long? I don't know. It's coming. What I need to do now is every time I back it up to keep it from rolling forward, since I get on that hump, chuck the wheel forward so it doesn't roll back on me and piss me off. 1, 2, 3. All right. Victory will shortly be mine. Get this thing in neutral. Negative. I guess when she fell last time, I knocked it back into first. All right. Huh. It's interesting. Don't know how she got in 6th gear, but she was in 6th gear. Now she's in 3rd. I was only 2nd when I went up that hill, so it's been knocked around a few times. All right. So you want to ride adventure bikes, huh? Be prepared to do something like that. Well, the only thing that I can see wrong with it from that whole entire ordeal is I just need to move my highway peg back into its original position. Everything else is good, baby. She's a V-Strom. Ain't nothing wrong with it. We are good. Yeah, I mean, did it even, I got it on the tripod, you can't see. It just barely put nicks on the crash bar. Nothing up here. Yeah, just a little bit. Jesus Christ, it's a crash bar. That's what it's for. Just a little nick. Awesome. Let's not do that again. That's a wrap, homie. Ah! It is so hot in this gear. Ah! Can't get it off fast enough. I'm gonna save the skin. Okay, I got the shots that I wanted. Let's forget that ever happened, like I said. I have to start getting out of these woods now because I am very close now to my time to having to make contact with somebody, and I have no cell service out here. Luckily I downloaded the maps on my phone before I took off out here, so at least I do have some kind of a map. But geez, for the love of God, I hope this thing does not take me through that trail again. I mean, it was kind of cool that it did, but I'm tired after that. I do not want to go on a single track. Well, I'm almost out of the gravel road up here, so I'm going to go ahead and just flip this up. See right there, the guy's right in the middle of the road. See him swerve over there? It's just one of those things, man. See, I know what I talk about, okay? You listen to Riding with Josh, you learn, okay? Oh, they got blinkers on the horse too. That's pretty cool. Well, not blinkers on the horse, but on the carriage. Pretty gnarly, man. It's a simple way of life right there. Make sure I get this clean for tomorrow's ride. That way you can actually see through the windscreen. That's not really going to do much good on a curved screen like that. Well, actually it does. Cool. Get off the bike, get showered, go get some dinner, and relax.